Do 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 work live stream. Hello and welcome to another Driven Catalyst live stream. We're going through the usual motions as I pull up the live stream and check our audio. Typing in YouTube into YouTube, nothing like it. Driven Catalyst, where are we? And then I'm going to basically just be doing a whole bunch of playing with equipment to get stuff ready for a shoot that I'm working later. It's not necessarily Driven Catalyst related, but some of the production stuff I feel like is still interesting. So I'm going to do the setup here. For a shoot. Slay! We have audio. So this is going to be a multicam shoot. So I have 2 camera batteries charging right now. I've got to start plugging in mics. So this is kind of intense and insane because obviously I'm live streaming using a microphone. But I'm also getting things set up for other microphones. So we use the Rode Wireless Go's, but then we plug in these little smaller ones because the functionality of the Wireless Go's is unbeatable, but for more of a formal shoot, we want something a little bit more covert. So I have those. They're pretty decently coiled and they're in the little dust bags that they come in. This one we have an XLR adapter. We need that. And then I need to plug in the actual Wireless Go's. Because I don't know that they need to be charged that bad, but I also don't know when they were last charged. So I like to err. This is a short shoot, but I like to err on the side of having everything ready. This is the XLR hook, so it needs to go in this bag. Ooh! That like sounded so much worse than it was. I just don't like being loud when I am not planning on being loud. Little baggies galore is what we've got going. So these are the little, if you haven't seen them, I feel like everyone has seen them at this point. But the little Wireless Go's. We have the set of 3. So these are both mics, if you see the little microphone heads. And then they wireless into this. This can hook pretty easily onto the camera and it plugs in. But we have a mount that I'm going to hook up to it. And I'll give you all the stats on, or the information on the camera or whatever, specifications, not the stats. But let me plug these in first. I feel like I only grabbed one of the chargers when I went to the other room to pick stuff up because we keep this equipment not in my office. And then I have my camera in. I'm going to use it. And I just got a new lens, so I'm pretty excited for that. But I need to reformat everything because it's my camera, so I use it more, so the settings aren't, one second. The settings aren't what I need them to be for work. Yeah, so the adapter or the, I guess beacon, I don't know what the word is. The like receiver, that's probably what it is. Was like at half charge. I'm not sure what these are cooking at. I'm going to find the charger later, but these charge fast, I think, in my recollection. Let's see. I have a jumbo. I have a super long USB-C, and then I have a super short USB-C, both on my desk. I got this one and this one. So I can use one of them, and we're only going to need one of these charged up. Do I have another? So this is USB to USB-C, so it's no help, even though it's short, which means it would be appropriate right now to plug in and just have it sit on my desk. But of course, that's not how things work. Okay, so now we're charging this. Allow it to connect. Allow it, yes, but don't let it take over my mic. A little bit worried about that. I'll check the sound settings though. I realized earlier that I've had both camera batteries plugged in and charging. But I don't know that the one that really matters is charging or not. Like, I don't know. Okay. So my personal camera is the, I think I'm going to take it off its camera strap. Ugh, which is a pain because these, I don't know if you've ever tried to put a camera strap on a camera. There's a special way of threading it so that it sits like nicely in low profile right here. And it's a pain. But my camera has a viewfinder, has like the little thing. Hold on. It has the hole you look through. I'm sorry. I don't know the technical term, so I'm just going to sound dumb. And that's not illegal yet, thank God. Not illegal to sound dumb. So, sort of a pain, sort of a risk that I'm unthreading this, but I also just don't want the, when you have your face, there's a sensor. So when you're looking through the little top view hole or whatever, viewfinder, it takes the actual display off the screen, which I don't want because the strap will oftentimes mimic the presence of an eye looking through the little viewfinder view hole. And so it will just randomly turn off. This is cute, y'all. I used to work at Starbucks and I was a barista, and I had this really cute little name tag that would hook on my apron when I worked there. I hand painted it and it has little stars on it. And then life hack, because most of the people, all my coworkers would do it in chalk, like those chalk pins. So everyone would always put tape over them to seal them. So now I don't have any use for a name tag. So I have it clipped on my camera thing. It's not clipping back on, so I'm just gonna ravel that back up and I'll have this set aside. But I thought it was cute. I love it. I thought I would show y'all. Okay, so this is a new lens I just got, and she cost a pretty penny. But I learned through trial and error from buying other non-Canon lenses, and I don't have one of those little I don't have an adapter or converter or whatever for my camera yet. But I also realized that, what is it called? There's a special word. I'm still learning all the special little camera words. So when you go to school for film, they teach you this stuff and they teach you the words, but it all becomes segmented. And if you go through a global pandemic while you're learning all of these things, some of it gets a little bit lost in the chaos. An STM lens. So that basically means that it's compatible with the autofocus on my camera. So I don't have the camera in it, or the battery in it. That's stupid. Let me grab it. Sorry, I have the loudest chair in the world. Don't know if y'all heard about that Guinness record that I set recently, but somehow I always perpetually have the loudest office chair. That or I'm sensitive to loud noises. Or just noises in general, unexpected noises. So I'm putting the camera battery in just to get it all set up. I got a pancake lens, which basically someone transplanted a disposable camera lens onto a mount that's compatible with this camera, and then you change your camera settings so you can shoot with it. Yee. That is some fun ASMR. You change your camera settings so it will not yell at you basically if it can't find focus, because some of these, God, I'm literally obsessed with this lens. It won't yell at you if you don't have everything set up right. Does this have a sides feature? I was gonna turn it so you could see. I took a picture of my dog and it's really cute. So I realized that having that STM compatibility or whatever, like, matters, because I am not into it enough to really want to go in and change my camera settings every single time, always, to go back and forth between telling the camera to care about focus and telling it to not care about focus. So let's get into it. I'm going to be shooting video on this, which, by the way, this camera is not primarily a video camera. Yeah, okay, so I have it set to 4K and we're filming 23.98 frames per second, which is what I want. Movie digital, IS, enhanced, reduce extreme motion blur due to camera shake. No, we don't need to worry about that. Reduce motion blur. The camera's not going to move, so I don't really need to worry about that. Oh, that is loud as hell. We do need to worry about that. Okay, there we go. Good. Movie digital. See, I don't know what that. Okay. White balance. I have it set to neutral picture style. Golly, I feel like we're way zoomed in. How did that happen? Okay, there we go. Movie servo autofocus is something that we don't want to deal with. And then let me pull up my cheat sheet. Ugh, I just did an iOS update on my computer, so now everything is acting like it's my first time doing anything. Let's just type in there we go. Okay. Oh my god. Info. Menu. I actually think I'm going to clear all camera settings. Is that crazy and dumb? Okay, I just did it. So now we have to basically start over. So I do want to film 4K, 23 point, yada yada. Ooh, I need to go and tell it to be quiet again. Because I have, so we want movie cropping, disabled, sound recording, set to auto, which I'm going to double check. I'm going to bring these headphones to the shoot. Menu, movie digital, okay, whatever. Lens aberration correction. I don't think I need to worry about any of that. Okay, white balance. We'll do custom white balance. So I need to do that later though. Okay, wait, and then we have all these. So we'll probably, yeah, we'll want to do custom. White balance correction, picture style. Okay. I need to really, I want to make sure that I do right now I just want to make it so that when I press things on the screen, it doesn't make noises. Auto slow shutter. You can hear how effective I've been at changing that by the click sounds. I really kind of still don't know where everything is in these toolbars. Because of course too, like, definitely things are similar. But when you're in school, they teach you, they kind of handhold you through setting all of these things on your particular camera you're shooting on. And you're always shooting on cameras that you'll never own personally. Because they're so expensive. Okay, I guess it really doesn't matter that much, but I'm not gonna do that now then. Okay, cool. I think that is set up okay enough for now, at least. Like, I think it is set up such that everything else I need to set up when I get there. I basically just wanted to make sure all the record settings were going to be correct. But yeah, this is my little baby. And I'm going to take the battery out again. I need to wipe the SD card, but I'm going to back everything up onto my external hard drive. So I'm not going to do that right now. But I'm going to plug this back in. Okay, now we're cooking. With this camera. This is the... Is this the FX3? Yes. This is the Sony FX3. And I'm going to put the camera battery in. Need to double check the SD cards, make sure all that's okay. I don't know why they wouldn't be, but it's worth checking. Yeah, I'll take those out and clear them in a bit. $23.98. Yeah, we've got 20 hours left of filming available space. And I'm gonna set the shutter speed and everything later. The one glaring thing that sucks about shooting multicam with these two cameras is that I haven't figured out how to match the coloring between the two of them. So I always have to spend quite a bit of time doing that in pre-production or in post-production. But I think it's gonna be okay. Oh wait, let me check I didn't check how much battery is actually in this battery. 100%. Okay, cool. Okay, that was a bad way to do that. I'm gonna keep charging it just in case and hope that it's not like an iPhone where charging it even though it's full is bad for it. I'll Google it. I don't want to be wrong and ruin it. Discharging a fully charged. Yes. Okay. So I don't want to overcharge it because allegedly it's at 100%. That makes me nervous because I like to be ridiculously prepared for anything and everything. Girl, why is this not going in right? Okay, wait, let me like do this puzzle. There we go. Okay. Slay. Beautiful. Okay, well, everything is charged and or charging. Things are set up right. I'm probably going to print out my little cheat sheet of camera stuff. And, I don't know. That's all for now. This has been kind of a long stream, and it's kind of just been me doing stuff for me. So I'm going to wrap it up. But I hope y'all are having a great day. I will see you tomorrow for Fun Friday. Good